Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples should be aware that this video may contain the voices, images, and names of people who have passed away. Ilanga Nagambi Naiwili Tijara Hamani Nagan Bahuma Rajri Gurengureng Tongan Nuinj. Welcome. My name's Hamani. I'm a proud Rajri Gurengureng and Tongan man. Nagan Nalama Darul Norada. I live on Darul country. Darul Yura Wula Wula Narandima Lijang Na Nawai. Darul people know that you are all here today. Hey guys, so as I said before, my name's Hamani Tanginoa. I'm a political activist, I'm a political commentator, musician, I'm a member of the Camden Youth Council, and a member of the Australian and Canadian Youth Indigenous Health and Wellbeing Committee. This past week has been Naidoc Week, and it looked a whole lot different this year. Normally, Naidoc Week will normally be celebrated during the first week of July, but due to the pandemic, it was pushed to November 8th to the 15th. There was no massive community celebrations, the ones that we all love and look forward to. There was no Corey Knockout, no Naidoc Awards, and all celebrations had taken place online or a virtual space. So, why just forget about Naidoc this year? Well, Naidoc is too important to miss. So, to finish up Naidoc Week 2020, we're diving into a brief history of Naidoc and the theme. As I said before, Naidoc Week is held across Australia each July. Naidoc Week celebrates the histories, cultures and achievements of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Local councils, organisations and communities have opportunities during the week to put on activities and festivities to support and teach the wider community about Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures. Naidoc was originally known as the National Aborigines Day Observance Committee, and was originally formed as a result of political protest and civil unrest around the status and treatment of Aboriginal Australians from invasion, through the boycotts of Australia Day of the 1920s, formation of Aboriginal social justice groups, petitions led by William Cooper to King George V, and the annual event known as the Day of Mourning, which was held every year from 1940 to 1955, and was later known as Aborigines Day from 1955. From 1956, major Aboriginal organisations, governments and church groups came together to form the National Aborigines Day Observance Committee. And in 1974, the Naidoc Committee was composed of all Aboriginal members, and the following year it was decided to hold Naidoc from the first Sunday to the second Sunday of July. Today, the committee is now known as the National Aborigines and Islanders Day Observance Committee. And each year there is a theme chosen to raise awareness of the important issues and to celebrate Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures. And this year's theme is Always Was, Always Will Be. The theme Always Was, Always Will Be recognises that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples have cared and occupied this continent for well over 100,000 years. Despite invasion, Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples have remained deeply connected to their country and to continue reclaiming their cultural heritage, including their languages, of which over 300 existed prior to invasion. This country was crisscrossed by generations of brilliant nations. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples were Australia's first explorers, first navigators, first engineers, first farmers, first botanists, first scientists, first diplomats, first astronomers, first artists, and first scholars. Australia has the world's oldest oral stories, made the first maps, and made the earliest paintings of ceremony, and invented unique technologies. We built and engineered structures that predate sites such as the pyramids and Stonehenge. With the knowledge of country Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples have, it has enabled us to adapt to ongoing climate change, droughts, and rising sea levels. Always Was, Always Will Be acknowledges that hundreds of nations covered this continent, all with knowledge of managing lands to sustainably provide for their future. Naidoc Week celebrates that a history's nation didn't just begin with the documented history of European contact. Our people have been here since the beginning of the dreaming. Our people were the first people to cross the Blue Mountains. Our people were the first to track Central Australia and Central Queensland. Our people were the first people to trade with other people from other countries and to survive harsh climates. For our people, this was, is, and always will be. Tajamari Daro Norayu. Daran Dorang Daro Norayu. Long ago, Daro country. Always, Daro country.